Gilbert Brutus in Perpignan. Catalan Dragons had green shields at full-back. Then it was Pello, Wilson, Ragan and Katabi, Mogg and Bosk. The forwards, Casti, Gorel and Elima, Muniz, Fakir and Carlo. And on the bench, Ferriol, Vise, Duport and Tuxagas. The coach is Mick Potter. Wigan Warriors, Mathers at full-back, Calderwood, Phelps, Carmont and Richards. No Trent Barrett, so Tim Smith takes over at standoff alongside Thomas Luluwai. The forwards, Fielden, Hyam and Coley, Bailey, Hansen and Tompkins. And on the bench for Wigan, Palliasina, Colbon, McIlorum and O'Carroll. And the coach is Brian Noble. Commentary now from Ben Pro and Barry McDermott.
Steve Ganson gets this round 24 clash underway, and Catalan entertain Wigan for the second time in 2 months, knowing that victory would all but secure a third place finish, and with it home advantage in the playoffs. But it's Wigan in possession first. This is Andy Coley, faced by Aaron Gorrell. Elima in there as well for the Dragons.
And he must feel like he's got it. And I think Ragan almost strips the ball out of his hands, and Mark Calderwood can't get there in time. And if Katabi had been a little bit better, it could have gone either way, this.
The video ref taking his time. The bounce of the ball just evaded Mark Calderwood, really. This is the decision then. Steve Ganson waits for the verdict.
So it's a Wigan scrum.
The try is about to be denied to Younes Katabi.
Okay. All right.
Just looking at the restart. No try then. Younes Katabi denied.
Wigan headers B. It's Catalan knock-off. 4 back, Harrison.
16 minutes gone. Still a Perpignan stalemate. Plenty of opportunities on both sides, and Clint Greenshields gets a head-high tackle there from Andy Coley.
That's a play designed to expose those bigger blokes. Came right back through the middle of the markers, and Andy Coley can't possibly match Clint Greenshield's footwork and just lunges at the fullback.
Well done, lads.
A high tackle, nothing more.
Hey,
Great decision by Steve Ganson.
Well done.
So a chance for Thomas Bosk to make some meters with the boot, and a great opportunity now for Catalan Dragons. And it's David Ferriol who crashes into that Wigan defence. This is Jerome Guisset, 2 substitutes there, bringing the tempo up for Catalan Dragons. They're only 5 metres away, and Gorrell sniffing an opportunity. Aaron Gorrell with the first try in Perpignan. It's been coming, and the hooker with his 4th try of the season gives Catalan a 4-0 lead.
2 fantastic hit-ups from the substitutes. Ferriol and Guisset both on the advantage line. That gave Aaron Gorrell the chance. Very close in proximity to the line, and Wigan needed to get off the line quick because of the danger and the threat. There's Guisset right over the ad line, hits the floor, plays the ball as quick as he can. And McIlorum needs to assess the threat, assess the danger. He accounts for Ferriol, and Gorrell keeps hold of the ball and plonks it down over the line.
Some running repairs there for Olivier Elima in the foreground. In the background, Thomas Bosk looking to improve the try from Aaron Gorrell.
Fine, no problem, there was no complaints today.
Gorrell himself got 4 goals in vain when Wigan won 18-16 here last year. But Bosk looking for his 102nd success with the boot this season. Slots it right between the uprights. So Catalan lead by 6 points to 0. The try from Aaron Gorrell. Quick thinking at the dummy half position there from the number 9. Improved by Thomas Bosk. It's his 3rd match back, Gorrell, after a knee problem. Already got tries here against Castleford and Hull Kingston Rovers. A try in London as well against Harlequins. That's his fourth, as I say, of this campaign.
Onside.
Green Shields. Now it's Ellimer.
First,
It comes in from Mike McAlorum.
Go.
The size of Catalan's bench was a worry for me at the start. The big players, Ferriol, Guise, Tuxigas,
Go. Tell Bales not
you
too
feel if Wigan are going to match the
Not too
size,
long, mate.
they need to control that ruck speed, and they haven't done that when they've been in good positions.
Go.
They put nothing kicks in. They need to be better than that if they're going to stay with this Catalan side.
Come on, mate. Hold.
4 tackles gone for the Dragons, and Wilson plays the ball. It's escaped Ellimer though, and Wigan will have possession back and the chance to respond to that try from that man there, Aaron Gorrell.
Wigan head and feed.
Short pass by Guise, trying to mix things up a little bit. Put Oliver Lima under too much pressure and he squandered possession.
Wigan to go in.
Just
Tight in,
30
boys.
months
Coach
since
John.
that sensational Super League baptism here when Wigan were beaten 38 points to 30, and no one who was in Perpignan that night will ever forget that particular evening.
Spurs, hold.
This is Carmont
Hold.
for the Warriors.
Go. 2.
Hansen
Hold.
taken by Guise, who's come on from the bench, the Catalan captain. This is Fielden now. Forward pass, I think, is the verdict from Steve Ganson. That's certainly what the crowd wanted. And a promising opportunity for the Warriors squandered there.
That's a worrying sign. Stuart Fielden, his frustration clear. He wants to do what Jerome Guise did, get over that advantage line, make him, Michael McAlorum, just
Tight in.
pass the ball forward, and once he was tackled, the frustration was there for all to see. He needs to keep his cool, Stuart Fielden. Wigan need him to be in top form.
Gorrell from the base of the scrum, and
Backwards.
it was Morg who just clung on to that. That would have been a
Go.
huge possession to lose, but Catalans still have
2.
the ball.
Hold, mate. Hold.
Gorrell waits. This is Sebastian Ragat.
Third.
It's Fielden with the tackle. He'll be fired up now, Stuart Fielden. And this is Bosk away for Morg.
4.
It was Hansen
Well done,
who
mate.
came to make the tackle for Wigan alongside Thomas Luluai. Now it's Jerome Guise, former Wigan player, of course, Guise. Last one for the Dragons. Thomas Bosk. A good kick as well. Calderwood is there. He's in the field of play now. But it's a good chase from Catalan, and Katabi brings Calderwood down 5 metres away from his own line.
You can see the difference between the two kicking games. Whenever Catalan put the ball on the toe,
Hold.
it's in the right place, it finds the grass, and the kick chase is pretty much excellent. Paliacina giving away a crazy offload on his own line.
Paliacina maybe not acclimatised to the speed of this game yet, and it's a golden opportunity now for Catalan Dragons. John Wilson will play the ball 15 metres away from that Wigan line. Gorrell. Now it's Guise. 2 in front of him. Fielden with the tackle.
Come on, shoot.
Aaron Gorrell. Great ball as well. Spill the ball there, Catalan, and Phil Bailey's there to
20.
grab possession for Wigan. It was Olivier Alema who almost got the opportunity there.
Mark Calderwood trying to tap the ball. Trademark Mark Calderwood wanting to get on the game quickly. The referee and Catalan weren't set.
Paliacina trying to make up for that mistake. He ignored the offload to Luluai, but did manage to find McAlorum in the end, and this is the substitute again now.
Jamil Fakir again. Phil
Handling-
Bailey picked him up and drove him back. There's some real intensity in the defensive efforts.
And the Wigan passing maybe not as fluent as we've seen, possibly due to that Catalan pressure. This is Paliacina though. Good tackle from Muniz upstairs, Gorrell downstairs as well. Working the short side though is Phil Bailey. This is Luluai. John Wilson claws him to the ground. This is the last one for Wigan. High kick, testing Thomas Bosk again, and Bosk, comfortable under that, launches the counter. This is Green Shields.
Okay, Phil.
Answered every question asked of him in defence tonight, Thomas Bosk, so far.
Playing a very deep role tonight, Thomas Bosch. You normally see his hands on the ball a lot more than we have done already. Maybe he's waiting for his moment to pounce, to strike, trying to let the forwards thrash it out for the opening part of this match, but he's a very talented player.
Here's Adam Mock. Palliasina round the legs. Gorrell, though, gets on with things quickly, but maybe too quickly, because Thomas Bosk couldn't take that ball in, and Wigan get possession, then lose it, and it's Clint Greenshields to launch the counter for the Dragons, but the referee, Steve Ganson, eventually will take the first knock on.
Clint Greenshields strips that ball off Harrison Hansen, and the referee's going back to the original knock on. Ferriol was right on the ad line, so much so that it was behind him. Steve Ganson has adjudged that Wigan have had no advantage and gives Wigan the head and feed at this scrum.
Wigan, of course, coming off the back of that 66 win against Hull last week, after some criticism which was said to have come from the chairman. The words leadership, pride and passion were mentioned, and they certainly answered some of those questions at the JJB against Richard Agar's side. Haven't won in the last 3 away matches, though. This is Phil Bailey.
Okay, Jerry.
25 minutes gone in Perpignan. Catalan lead by 6 points to nil as Fielden almost speared into the ground there. They pulled out at the last minute. Good ball from Smith. Mathers over the top to Pat Richards, and Richards cuts back in field. Good tackle by Gorrell in the end. Last one for Wigan, 10 metres away. Smith finds Luluai. Good kick from Luluai. Too strong from Luluai. Looked promising for a moment. Calderwood was herring after it. But Catalan will restart on their 20-metre line.
Thomas Luluai under tremendous pressure from the Catalan defence. Rushes his kick, puts too much weight on it, and doesn't give his chasers a chance. The kicking game is what's letting Wigan down.
Fantastic run this from Dimitri Pello through 4 Wigan defenders. Such a difficult, twisting runner to put down, Dimitri Pello.
And that's the transition that Catalan have gone. They've just defended their own line. They're coming away, a quick tap and away they go. They've gone 50 metres, 60 metres, and they're attacking Wigan on their own line again.
So what can Wigan do in defence? This is Thomas Bosk. It was charged down or patted down by Tim Smith. So Catalan will have possession at this scrum. They really did go through the gears there to put Wigan under real pressure.
Dimitri Pello is a dynamic winger, very short, stocky player, but powerful. And his agility around the middle, I think that's what they've targeted. Catalan have said, the big blokes, this Wigan pack, let's expose them.
Great work from the scrum, and Clint Greenshields will go in for the Dragons. The Catalan side there worked the short side to perfection. It was obviously a planned move, and Clint Greenshields, if the video referee is in agreement, will go in for his 16th try of the season. Wigan totally caught napping there. No problem with the grounding.
He's having a look at the possible obstruction. I think it's Ragan who went through as a dummy runner. He's asking whether he obstructed a Wigan player. I don't think he does. I think Thomas Luluai, just at the top of your screen, has more than enough time to adjust his run. Here we go, Ragan, the number 11.
You're all right with the try.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Great work. Bosk peeled away to the right.
Can I give it now then?
That's what threw the Wigan defence. The try is awarded to Clint Greenshields. An impressive training ground routine pays off for the Catalan Dragons, as Thomas Bosk prepares to improve the or attempt to improve the try. Clint Greenshields, a hat-trick in the win over the Warriors in June here. a try at the JJB as well in 2008. He enjoys playing against Brian Noble's men. And Thomas Bosch successful with his first attempt, looking to give Catalan a 12-0 lead. Meticulous in his approach as always. Thomas Bosch steps up now. He strikes it well, but slightly off target. But that try from Clint Greenshields, from an excellent planned move, makes it Catalan 10, Wigan 0.
Clint Greenshields and Catalan are the best side in the league from set plays. They score more tries than anybody else from scrums, tap penalties. They're a well-drilled, well-disciplined, organised outfit, this Catalan side.
Saw the sun again there in the eyes of Greenshields as Pello collects the restart.
Hold, Becker, go.
Get the feeling this will be an important passage of play now till half-time. Catalan have shown that they can up the tempo. They're in possession with Carlo. O'Carroll in defence for Wigan on Greg Muniz.
Go on, mate.
Gorrell. Mogg. Short ball finds Guisset. Guisset plays the ball. They're over halfway. 4 tackles gone, and Bosch looking for the offload. Tompkins is there though. Tompkins locks that ball up. Mogg with the kick. Good kick as well, and Calderwood almost caught in two minds there. Eventually they allowed the ball to run dead, so it'll be a Wigan scrum. They'll be happy to have possession.
Whenever Wigan try to keep with Catalan's pace, that's when you fear most for them. You fear that an error, an offside penalty, a holding down penalty is imminent. Catalan's kicking game is far superior. The yardage is far superior. I think Brian Noble is looking for the half-time and wants to get his players in the dressing rooms.
Well done, mate. Go.
Tompkins plays the ball. Now it's Richards, faced by 3 Catalan defenders though.
Good. Hold.
As McAlore and Waite. It's the ball away. It's a good, strong run there. Wigan just trying to respond with something themselves as Paliacina takes the ball up. There's O'Carroll with the previous hit up.
Play on.
The ball ricochets. Wigan have it. Harrison Hansen on the last one for the Warriors. Pat Richards. Well, it's a high kick, but the trajectory leaves a little bit to be desired, and Ragan lets the ball bounce though, and Tompkins pats the ball back, and Fakir picks it up in the end.
0.
No one really sure under that bomb at all. But Catalan back in possession. Wilson with a great ball for Dimitri Pello, and Pello is quick, as we've already seen. Pello can't get away from the second Wigan tackler though. George Carmont with a vital interception there for Wigan. Carlo over halfway for the Dragons.
Right, Bells.
Gorrell. Short ball for Guisset.
Third. Tommy. Hold, mate.
Gorrell. Bosch. This is Greenshields. Pulled to the ground by Luluai. Tompkins over the top. Threatening again though, Catalan using the short side again, and Adam Mogg with a kick for Younes Katabi. Certainly feel that this Wigan right-hand side is vulnerable.
Richie Mathers did well then. He had to be brave. The defence from Catalan is outstanding. Gregory Muniz with the second ever.
It looked like there could have been a dropout awarded there as Calderwood was tackled in his in-goal area, but the penalty is the verdict. No, it's a relieving penalty.
I think Calderwood's arm hits the deck. There. Gregory Muniz picks him up, tries to drive him back. That's the dominance and confidence that this Catalan side have. The end to the Catalan sets are far better than the Wigan sets.
Phelps with the tap. Wigan again starting a set from deep within their own half.
Hold. Go.
That was Smith. This is Paliacina. Carlo And Muniz with the tackle. Phil Bailey. Over halfway for the Warriors. Smith. Now it's O'Carroll. Look for the offload again. It was Guisset locking that ball up, preventing the pass. McAlorum finds Luluai, and Paliasina gets the ball around the corner from Liam Colbont. Last tackle for Wigan. And they would love to score a try now. Luluai with the kick. Luluai looking for Mark Calderwood. Thomas Bosk is there. Bosk has spilled it. The ball trickles over the sideline, and this will be a Wigan scrum.
That's the difference when you get good height on your kicks. You give your chasers a chance. It was a big call from Steve Ganson not to award the knock-on from the Wigan side. Paliasina got a ball around the back of a Catalan player. Ganson said it didn't go forward off the Wigan pass. Catalan needed to work hard here now.
He obviously felt that the ball went into touch off a Wigan player as well, so Catalan in possession. Gorrell. Mogg. Wild pass from Mogg, and Guisset just about gets the ball. It's an important passage of play there from the Catalan captain. Wigan could have gone on and scored there.
The Catalan player who picks this ricochet up. The ball hits Guisset, and I think it's Tuxigas who picks up the ball from an offside position. That's a penalty.
McAlorum for O'Carroll. And Eamon O'Carroll gets Wigan to within 5 metres of that Catalan line. 6 minutes to go to half-time. 10-0 Wigan trail. Luluai. It's Carmont who's pulled down. Good tackle from Pello. Luluai again. Now it's Paliasina, and Paliasina is so strong from close range. Great work from Greenshields to finish off the tackle, initially from Mogg. Crowd appreciated that. This is Tim Smith. Good pass. Hansen. It's Fakir who made the tackle in the end. Smith. Richie Mathers trying to find George Carmont. Untidy play the ball from Carmont. And he was prevented from playing the ball properly, so more Wigan pressure coming.
That's good. Good urgency from Carmont. He hits a strong line. Has to be brave. Fights to get up and play the ball, and earns his side a penalty.
McAlorum for Luluai. Now it's Tim Smith. Smith back on the inside for Phil Bailey. Back here downstairs for the Dragons. Tim Smith. Now it's Luluai. Change of angle, change of pace. And has Thomas Luluai gone out under the sticks for Wigan? He's just short. McAlorum, short pass. O'Carroll is over the line. Hasn't got the ball down though. Great defence from Catalan Dragons again.
Fantastic goal line defence. It's Clint Greenshield who grabs hold of the ball. Eamon O'Carroll's bigger and stronger and can't get it down.
But in the end, the Wigan pressure tells, and Pat Richards with an important try for the Warriors. A vital try too. They were 10-0 down, and that puts them right back into this game. Richards, 16th of the season. The crowd not happy at all. They just caught the Catalan defence napping on the right-hand side there. And Pat Richards with a huge try in the context of this game.
Wigan needed those points. You just felt the game slipping away. It's Thomas Luluai who puts the ball in front of two players. I think the ball was probably meant for Carmont, but he left it, and Pat Richards picked it up off his toes. Taking advantage of that overlap, puts the ball down in the corner. They needed that try, Wigan.
Pat Richards in no hurry to convert his own try. 18 points in the loss here in June. That was a try and 7 goals on that occasion, and 2 tries and 4 goals in the defeat at the JJB back in April. So knows how to rack up points against the Wigan Warriors, Pat Richards. This is a difficult kick though for him, but this would narrow the gap to just 4 points. Crowd doing their best to put Pat Richards off. Steadies himself. It looks a good kick, but again, just wide of that near post. Pat Richards shakes his head, but Wigan on the board in this game, and it's an important try for them. They trail by 10 points to 4 now.
Lulai's pass finds Pat Richards, who's in space because the Catalan defenders haven't numbered up well enough.
6 points the difference in Perpignan. And 2 minutes to the half-time break.
Well done.
3 in the tackle for the Dragons. This is Colburn now.
2. Hold. Good, mate. Hold. Stop.
That was Smith. This is Paliacina. 4 Catalan defenders around him. They don't want to concede another one before the interval.
Paliacina and Eamon O'Carroll have done a great job coming off the bench. I've mentioned it a few times. I thought Catalan were very big on the bench. I wondered whether Wigan could match them. Those two guys have certainly added a lot of punch and power since they've come onto the field of play.
And Luluai punches that kick downfield, and Greenshields with work to do. Makes 15 metres though before he's tackled by a combination there of Hansen and Tim Smith.
And it's significant that that was a good kick chase. That try just before half-time is just what they needed. The confidence is up now, their enthusiasm levels, that's up as well.
This is Adam Mogdo for Catalan Dragons. Finds his captain, Jerome Guisset. Colburn with the tackle for Wigan. Gorrell, short pass. Good run from Carlo. It was Colburn who clung to his legs. But Gorrell gets the quick play of the ball, and it's an intelligent kick over to the Catalan left-hand side, testing Mark Calderwood. Calderwood does really well. He's ducked under 2 tackles there, and Calderwood still going. That was a brilliant contribution there from Mark Calderwood.
It was Jamil Fakir who was running as fast as his legs would take him. Mark Calderwood, I bet he was relieved to catch that ball.